Hello, legends, and welcome back. So today I wanted to go over the still art with you, and I kind of wanted to show you how I approach this and the best way to do it, because of course you're going to be able to take home a free legendary character. Well, actually maybe legendary isn't the correct word for it, but I like to consider M. Bison the legendary tier because they're almost impossible to get. Ooh, 100 diamonds. Okay, so I've had a few people get annoyed at me about what's in my bag. I'm not hoarding, I just haven't had time. I just haven't had time yet. And I'm getting annoyed because I keep getting every single one of these crystals, apart from the only one I actually want, which is the M. Bison one. But let's get straight into the still art here. Now, I've already got a couple. I'm just going to run through this with you because this is my favourite event that they do. And I kind of wanted to give you my take on it and what you should be doing. So the two I've got at the moment were just a couple of character summon ones. I've got one up here, obtain 2 SS tier. Now, it doesn't mean get them up to Mythic or triple S tier. It just means you've got to get a grade or higher. They've actually reworded it this time. They didn't do that before. All you've got to do is pull a purple character of 2 of each element. So of course on these ones, there's, like I said, there's a few of them scattered around. There's 4 of them scattered around there. It's very, very straightforward. If you happen to have any of these in your bag, brilliant. If you've got any selectors, save them towards the end of the event, because then there's a very high chance that you could pull that to help assist you as you go, just in case there's one sort of left at the end. But yeah, it is a bit random, so you've just got to kind of wait and hold on there, but that's the easiest way to do that. And of course, doing normal summons is obviously the best way to go about it as well. But yeah, that is the best way in my opinion. Now, what we're going to look at as well is in here. So we've got these ones here where it's gifting hearts. This is very straightforward. You just send hearts out. Again, don't really need to cover that one. So now these here, so these are deployed to attack class fighters. So what I like to do on these is I will just take a screenshot or write it down so I know what I've got to do. So I've still got 20 of those to do, and then I will pin that. So I know there that I've got 20 of those that need to be done. And then we go along to the next one. I need to do 20 of these class fighters as well. Now, the easiest way to do these is, now again, these are all very, very simple. Oh, you can only pin one thing. Look at that. Samsung let me down there. I thought we might be able to do some bits there. But anyway, I'm just going to show you. So basically, there's one of each of these to do each class. So we have the attack class. We have the... Where did that one go? Assassin class. We have the tank class, and we have the balance class. So there are only 4 classes, obviously, but you've got to have 2 of each deployed, which means you can't do them all in one run because you can only technically have 4 characters down the front. So what you're going to do here, and this is kind of the tip that I didn't realize the first time I did this. Now, most of you should know what your sort of highest type of characters are. But if we hit the city here and I go into a battle, there's a button which I didn't realize you could press because I'm a bit of a noob. But behind my head here and the chair there's a little up arrow. And you're going to be able to jump into here and see everything. So what you can do here is wipe all of these, wipe the top and bottom ones out. And then you just select down here. So that's attack. There. Then we've got defense, support, assassin, balance. So what I'm going to do, and I always tend to build this way when I do this, I always make sure I can put M. Bison in. M. Bison's attack type character. Then I put Mad Ryu in. Done. So there's that one done. That's the attack type class done, which is obviously that image up there. And then I'll go in and do support, which means I can have her and her in. Now, obviously, it's quite nice because I hired that character. And then we're going to go into assassin, and I'm just going to queue my assassins up along the back. So now we've got 2, 2, and 2. So we're going to fight here, and obviously I'm just going to skip it because I'm lazy. So skip that through there. And now I'm going to just run a couple of these just so I can show you. Again, so what you want to do on this is avoid getting cards, or just so, because all you need to be able to do here is keep going through as many of the easier battles as possible. Now, especially if you aren't on a hugely great level in here, it's obviously important that you focus on some of more the easier ones, so you can actually get through this and complete everything on the steel art. So again, now I'm just going to pop back to the event here. And you're going to see here, oh, sorry, wrong one. When I can click the right one. 3 out of 20. 3 out of 20. 3 out of 20. So you can almost do 3 in one run. So I'm just going to go through the Shadow, the city for you here, so you can see how well it's going. Everything else in here is going well. Guys, do make sure you come and join the guild as well. There's the info for you. You can pause it and come and join. We've got some absolute legends in there. Now, let's continue going through this tower here. It's going to Shadowing City. And then we're just going to keep pushing through. Now, I'm confident that I can clear the purple ones, so it doesn't particularly bother me too much. And of course, I've got a very good team, and I'm also hiring someone's red rose. So basically, what I've got here is a stupidly overpowered team, which just means I can run through everything very quickly and just start mashing the skip button. So of course, I recommend that everybody uses that skip button. It makes life so much easier. And you can run through this mode in about 5 minutes now without even having to think about it. As long as you've got an M Bison or even just hired someone's M Bison, you're going to be able to see yourself glide through this without a second thought. I kind of wish there was just a button so you could just skip it a bit, you know, without even needing to go in. That would be lovely. But yeah, I'm not complaining. Lovely. I like that one to get him stunned for a couple of seconds at the start. That one's a game changer in my opinion. And I'm going to skip there. So by the time they've unstunned within 2 seconds, you've already killed them. I'm going to get that one there, going for the recovery. It didn't let me raid this boss before. I'm going to see if I can do it this time. I thought it might be due to the power level. Yeah, so I can't actually raid this boss. There we go. I don't know why it only seemed to be the first boss that I couldn't raid. So again here, pretty straightforward. So we've got a good one here. Boost damage with assassin class, burn enemies at the start. That's my all-time favourite. Get all the ridiculous rewards. I'm going to go straight through again. Now, this one actually did let me raid before. I do pick Akumi because I'm lazy, and I try to make this as quick as possible, so then I don't have to swap skills around, and there's just an odd chance that they can be upgraded, which is lovely. Oh, I thought all my characters died then. So here we go, it's worked. Okay, which one's he upgraded? Lovely, I like that one. 30% crit chance at the start of battle. Again, just makes those first few seconds, which is kind of the only few seconds that you have when you play these because they clear so quickly. So I basically try and get that one as much. It's actually activated again there. On this one, I'm going to take the burn because that's my favorite one. I'm also just going to take a new character here, grab a Monster Hunter Ken, and I'm just going to keep slowly flying up this. So obviously, guys, there are a few... I think within the still art area, you do have a chance where you can actually lose one of the boss battles and you it will still be fine. I think you can lose a couple of them and still clear the still art. So, and obviously make sure you do your daily bounties every day because that's going to be a very important one. There are a few which are obviously very, very vital to do because you don't want to miss out your bounties, you don't want to miss out your fast raids. Of course, you can use diamonds to, you know, repopulate the fast raids and stuff, but the one you don't want to miss out is, of course, the team bounties when you're doing the still art. Okay, so here we go. You just see that I still haven't actually lost a character yet. Oh, why am I getting it, I think, boosted so much? It's normally not that good. I normally don't get it at all. That's why I like using him. Now the skips in here as well, I use that one. I used to just use the other one so I could swap and get the burn each time, but there you go. Speed up again. It just means everyone's going to be able to spam their moves out as quickly as possible. It did actually let me raid this guy last time. Let's see if it'll do it this time. Yeah. So I think it's just something about the first boss. For some reason, you can't raid him. There we go. All enemies are frozen. That's my favourite one. So I am going to go in and do the hard mode. But obviously, if you're not that high leveled, I don't recommend you do the hard mode. Of course, I do recommend that you take easy just so you can win. Probably worth avoiding the gold enemy because sometimes I do have a little bit of a struggle with the gold enemy on this bit. So again, because everybody's getting frozen and stuff here, I don't really have anything to worry about at all. So let's do the tanks up again. Actually, I don't even have any tanks on. I probably shouldn't have picked that one. Let's kill it. Oh, see, we lost someone here. So who did we lose? It was, I think it was the support type character. So I'm just going to pop her in. Actually, no, I'm not going to put Blanca in. Because Blanca counts. Again, you can see that I've tapped the shield here to see. So, yeah, so those are classed into one. I'm just going to fight here. So again, I lost Blanca there. But again, it's even if they die, it still counts. So I'm going to push up. I'm just going to pop another character in. So now we're going to bring that back up. And we're going to take a look. And I'm just going to pop Hugo in the back. I need to call him Chigo. I don't think we actually lost anyone that time. We shouldn't have. Yeah. Just going to keep pushing through here. You can also boost these on the arena mode. But I just like to do it on this mode because it sort of encourages you to actually play through this mode a little bit more. But like I said, you can clear these on arena, especially when you get towards the end of the event if you're struggling a little bit. Now let's have a look. So now I'm going to put a couple of balance type characters in. Bang. Bang. And then let's just go on to all. Looks like I can put one sort of throwaway character in. I'm just going to put Ivy at the back like that. There we go. And so having Ken in is almost like a guaranteed win. I'm not going to fight Akumi because it's not worth the risk of dying. Or he's killed a couple more of my characters there. So for the sake of this one, because I'm already at the end, I'm just going to go in and finish this one off. I'm not going to worry too much about what characters I've got. I'm just going to drag in another random high-leveled one, and we're going to go and fight, and we should be able to kill him straight away. Ooh, we didn't actually kill him that time, so I'm going to fight him again. Oh, he's got like next to no health anyway, so there we go. Now he's dead. So now you're going to see from me clearing this is that I've done a huge amount of all of the steps. And what was that? I did that in under like 6 minutes. So obviously it is a lot easier now. So now I'm going to go back, go into event, and you can see that I've done 20 already. 20 already. And what that's also going to do is help you get towards a purple character, which is going to help you with your other missions. And in there, got one of the nice chests in there as well. So just from that, we've already done 4. And you can see that the only one I've got left is, of course, the one to do it with the tanks, the balance type characters. And what you can do also on this to make it very easy is go into verse, pop into the arena, click challenge, scroll to the bottom, fight the easiest team, and just pop in some balance characters. So if I just put in 2 balance characters like that and fight and raid, you're going to see that obviously normally just because of M-Bison I'm going to be able to clear this. So you can technically go through and just fight 20 of these and also get that completed very easily for you. So there's a couple of very easy ways that you can process these missions. Of course, doing this also helps with the weekly mission, so I've been a bit lazy this time. And I am on the right VIP level where, of course, I can raid as well. So it does all work pretty well, to be honest with you. So you could do 20 of those as well. Oh, I've got a summon. Let's do it. Of course, just doing normal summons is good as well, because then you're going to get as many of those characters as possible, in hope that, of course, it completes the other missions for you. So I just recommend that you just keep doing normal summons as much as you can. Get a load more of those as well. Brilliant. So I also managed to get M-Bison. What did that even happen? What did that even do? I never know what inviting people into this does. I've not seen it actually do anything, to be honest with you. Just invite everyone in, see if something happens. Okay, yeah, that just irritates me. Oh, also, yeah, so now I'll go back to the event here, and you're going to see that I'm on 5 out of 20 now. So there's a few ways that you can approach those, but I all think they're very good. So I've done 3 bosses now as well. You can see that we still have 11 days, so I think within that we're going to have like 3 more attempts to do that. So yeah, 3, 6, yeah, so it basically runs over, so you can miss a few. Accepting bounties, they give you a couple of days leeway as well there. Gifting hearts is easy. Obtaining fighters is relatively easy as well, and challenging the boss is easy as well. So you don't want to miss out on this one, because I tend to convert it in to get as many of those stones as possible to help me get Ride plus 30. And then I'm going to take home another Jura there. So there we go, guys. That's how I'm approaching that. A lot of you were asking me for my kind of take on it. That's the easiest way that you can clear that without really thinking about anything that you're doing, to be honest with you. So there we go. And I can get another purple character here. Blue one. I didn't really need him, but I'm not going to complain. What have we got in here? So I'm just going to take as many of those home as possible like that. Gets me 12 more of those. So yeah, you can see it's all quite a nice little sturdy, slow process here. Everything is going very well. And I also do need to do some upgrading, but like I said, I'm just waiting patiently for a bit of a upgrading spree because I haven't had time to do it yet. And obviously when I do it, I've got to get through loads of story missions. So I'm probably going to do it over the weekend. So yeah, I can report back to you next week of where I've got to and what I've done. And I can... Oh, I'm so close to getting another Juri in there. 150 in there, lovely. The dismantle shop has refreshed as well. So let's pull all of these here as well. This is of course going to help me as well with that mission. The guild shop, I don't actually have enough to do any upgrades yet. And the general store is still the same as it always is. I always tend to just buy those every day like that. Cool. So let's use those 3 there that we just got and see what garbage I'm going to get. Oh, I got a Mad Ryu. That's brilliant, actually. And another couple of characters. So not too bad. I just need one more Mad Ryu now to star him up again. So that's a pretty good push there. And I think that's also cleared another steel art for me there. So now I've cleared out all of the bit kind of like awkward ones. Nice and straightforward. But there we go, guys. So do comment down below any tips or tricks I might have missed. And yeah, let me know what you think. I hope you guys have a brilliant weekend. Over the next couple of days, guys, Saturday and Sunday, I've got both of the full guides for these coming out as I always do. So just hang on and you can do those with me over the weekend. And I'll see you legends all in the next one.